Good morning, Maciej. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Enrico. Nice to see you. All good, all good. What do you have for me?
I mean, this is a great day for me. On one side, because it's my last day of work before going to holiday, so it's going to be 3 weeks of fun. And on the other end, it's because I want to try to bring a conclusion to the topic that we started the last time. Today, I wanted to talk a bit more about these other two qualities that I found very interesting, that are part of this engineering ladder framework, that are processes and systems. Processes do connect a lot with the people, but also with the organization. I anticipated the past episode, this book, Ray Dalio Principle, and now thinking about it, he was also mentioning how companies at the end of the day, organization, are like machines. And you need well-oiled machine to make sure things are going well. And you need to have all the pieces that fit together. But then you need to fit the pieces together in a way that it makes the whole machine goes as best as you can. And I think this is how I define processes. And so as engineer, one quality that we need to cultivate and work on is understand processes. And there are several levels. And I really like how the engineering ladder framework presented this. You start by following them. You end up in a company, you're junior, you're not sure what is happening, a process is presented to you, and you start to understand the process, learn the process, agile, for whatever it means, everybody have a different view, but that's another story. Alignment. And so you learn the process, and soon you start to understand that maybe this process is not perfect for your team. And so you start to propose little changes. And that's a moment where you step up. So it's not only about understanding the process, but it's about, okay, maybe we can do something different here. There is a step before that I forgot, that is about helping others to follow the process. You start to follow it, then you help your peers to understand, okay, what this process is about, this is how we do it here. And then at a certain point, you start to propose suggestion. And the last, let's say, the last level is about defining processes. So once you have been experienced so many different processes, you are able to enter in a company and understand what is happening and try to propose a process to improve a particular aspect of what we are doing. As developer and as somebody that really enjoy the Agile manifesto, we know that we want people before processes, right? So but at the same time, we know that processes are important. So there is a balance on this, right? It depends, as everything in software engineering. But I believe strongly that understanding processes and understanding how to structure our work and our weeks in a way that suits our team is a very important aspect of becoming a senior or even higher level of engineering. It probably falls into the leadership, but I think that everyone can be a leader in a team, right? I feel I've been working in a company where we had like a flat structure where everybody would share a piece of leadership. And in this environment, everybody is empowered to participate to the company. And even if you are an engineer and you feel like you don't have a role that provides you the space for that, if you find improvements in the company and you propose them, people will find space for you. Sometimes it's going to be hard because you're going to have to fight against maybe existing processes or about people. But then I feel like many times you can carve your space to create new processes. Oh, Maciej, I feel like I went already past, our time limit. So I guess, I will stop here for today. I will keep the system topic for our next chat. I feel there was so much learning in this whole engineering ladder exploration framework. So let's keep it short and provide, and also have some content ready for the next episode. So thank you for listening to me.
Hey, Enrico. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for sharing this learning. It was very helpful. What I want to share is that you mentioned that we evaluate people over processes, definitely, because the processes should serve people, right? But at the same time, as you said, this is similar to the company. If you will say people are more important than the company, then fair, but the company also serves people. So if you will not take care about the company, the people will also be in worse state. So the same here. And this is related to the second part of my reflection, which is what I've learned last couple years, is that processes really help people. For me as an employee, it's really important that I have processes in my space, because this makes me feel safe. When I have processes, some processes, as you said, they are still evolving, they are changing all the time, but at the same time, this makes some safety nets around me. And I know what will happen, how to work, how to process my tensions. This is just very helpful. So I guess this is the also interesting part of it, that this really brings a lot of safety to people when they have good processes.
You're so right. You made me think about a word, process as guidance. And sometimes when we hear the word process, it's like we feel overwhelmed, because it's like you feel constrained with strong boundary. But that it's not forcefully something bad. If you interpret processes as something that are guiding you towards your goal, and you know that processes can become flexible according to how we use them and surf across them, I think that they take a different interpretation. And then there is company and company, and there is process and process. But when you have the good company with the good process, that is, I really enjoy what you said. It's like, it's a safe net for you. It's helping you to get to where you need to be. Thank you, Maciej. This was an amazing reflection back on what I said.
Thank you, Enrico, for sharing this topic with me, and also introducing me into this engineering ladder topic more. I appreciate it. See you next time.
See you next time. Ciao.
Ciao.